tell you a true story. It's a little sad, but you need to hear it. So, 35 years ago, Maria and I were serving in Sacramento at the Ananda Center in Sacramento. And we would give a Sunday service in the little storefront that we had, and we had 1,000 square feet center. This was the center of Sacramento in the 1980s. And each Sunday we would have the choir, and we would have readings, and we would present Sunday service, pretty much in the format it is now. One Sunday, we gave the service, and at the end, we would, greet people and, give them a farewell blessing. And so this man came up to me, and he said, "Could I talk to you after the service?" And I said, "Yes, let's talk after the guests. Most of the guests had left." So he and I were talking, and he said, "I cannot tell you how moved I was by the service today." And I could tell that, and he knew that it was Master talking to him through the service. He said, "I've been a truth seeker for 40 years. I was in my 30s. This man was probably in his 50s. So he's a little older than me. I was. Now I'm much older than him. He was just, I could just feel him. I could feel his heart just like, this is what I've been looking for the last 40 years. I've read books on Buddhism and Sufism and the Zen path and yoga and Christianity and Judaism and the Kabbalah there was something missing, and it was Yogananda. And I just can't thank you enough." And I said, "Brother, this is Master talking to you, and just thank him. I thank him, you thank him. This is a blessing that you've earned because of your sincere seeking." And he said, by this time he's like crying. It's just tears coming out of him. And he's a 50-year-old guy, and it's fine. But I could feel he was sincere, really sincere. This was a moving moment for him. He said, "What do I do now? What do I do now?" I said, "Okay, there's a how to meditate class Tuesday night. Come. You can learn the Hong Sa technique, Master's second technique. There's 4 techniques: energization, Hong Sa, Om, Kriya. Start studying this path and practicing meditation every day." And he said, "Oh yeah, that'd be good." I said, "No, if you want, there's a Friday night meditation, because we offer something every night at all the communities. So I said, you can come to anything, and just come." I said, "Oh, I'm just so grateful." So I said, "Great." And so, Om, Om, Om. So, and they said, "You can come next Sunday. Just come every week. Just dive into this vibration, to act on this feeling." He didn't come Tuesday night. I never saw him again. And that has happened to me in the last 52 years of being with Ananda. That has happened to me many times. The same sincerity, and he was sincere, and we don't have time, but I could tell you 10 stories of sincere young women, old men, every history, every situation. And they didn't make it back. Why? Victory demands the courage of conviction. The blessing to have an inspiration, and every inspiration that we have, every feeling, when you go to a Buddhist temple or you turn on some Christian preacher on television and you feel the Divine Mother, the Heavenly Father, the Buddha, whatever, just the spirit, the universal spirit of the divine, of your own nature, reaching out to you, saying, come, seek truth, move. That's part A. Part B is we have to do something about it. We have to act on it. And that's why I'm complimenting all of you. You're doing something about it. You're watching on the internet, and you're going to get the new path. You're going to take a meditation class. You're going to sign up for lessons online. You're going to do something to pursue it. There's an active force, Maya, that got my brother away from coming to the Ananda Sacramento a second time. I don't know what he did. Maybe there's a happy ending. He became a Buddhist monk. He went into silence. I never heard from him. I hope so. I don't know. I never heard from him. And it isn't our problem. Our job is to share the Spirit as we can to receptive souls. But the reality of it is that we have to put our spiritual reality at the forefront.